My name's Andrew. I'm a program manager at a software company, and I would give Avochato a 5 out of 5 rating. Before we started using Avochato, we were a very small, scrappy team, and we were actually just using one of the team members' Google Voices account to send and receive texts with customers when we needed to. One of the main alternative products that we considered when we were looking at Avochato was called Scipio. The main reason that we didn't go with it was because the pricing wasn't great for a very small team like ours, though it would have been a better option later on as we grew. The main reasons that we went with Avochato were the pricing and the compatibility with Zapier. The pricing was great for a small growing team like ours. Didn't have too high of a bar to get started, so we could kind of just pay for what we used, and the prices were very, very reasonable. And they stayed reasonable even as we grew quite a bit. And Zapier was another important thing for us because we used Zapier to automate a lot of these processes as they grew. And Avochato worked really, really well with Zapier. It was really easy to set up and really easy to create automated workflows and expand as we grew. Getting started with Avochato was super easy. I think we basically just read some help documentation on their website for maybe 20 or 30 minutes. We got our account provisioned. That was pretty much it. The rest of it, we just sort of added new features and took advantage of new features as we went along. But getting started and being able to send and receive our first texts took no more than 10 minutes. For people who are considering using Avochato, I would recommend thinking about two things: pricing and integrations. One, pricing is important when you start out, but you also have to think about where you're going to go, because if you're growing 10x one year, you don't want to have to change SMS platforms if you don't have to. So make sure you pick something that works for you now, but will also work and make sense as you grow. The second thing is integrations. For our team, it was really important that the tool that we chose integrate with certain tools like Zapier. And again, this only gets more important as you grow, so make sure it's going to fit with your other tools that you use.